Friends, welcome to another episode of Kate's Notes. This one is on Party of Liars. I judged this book by its cover. Let's take a minute and see what I had to say about that. This is fan fiction for Pretty Little Liars, and it's at a rap party post-show. They start getting creepy messages from somebody named A, and at first they're like, ha ha ha, what our show is about. But then things start to get real when people go missing. Okay, so nothing to do with the TV show Pretty Little Liars, probably because of copyright or whatever. But we did have some crazy teenage drama and some threatening anonymous notes. So I was pretty close. Let's get into it. We had a multiple point of view in this book. You know I love to see it. So let's examine some of these point of views. We have Danny, the young stepmother who is in the middle of postpartum drama. If you have ever been postpartum, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So she's under a little bit of stress. We've got the nanny, and I'm not talking about Fran Dresser. This nanny is an older Irish woman who just came over from her homeland, bringing all of her creepy superstitions along with her. There's Michaela, the best friend of Sophie, the daughter. And Michaela seems to be hiding a secret. What is that secret? We don't know, but they sure are going to drag us along thinking about it. Last but not least, if there's a young stepmother, then you know we've got a bitter ex-wife also along for the party, and she seems to have some unfinished business to attend to. Now, all of these characters are coming together to celebrate Sophie's Sweet 16 birthday party. This birthday party is held at the family's mansion that was built back in the 1800s, has been beautifully renovated, is the talk of the town. And we are about to get some very high-stakes drama because what happens in the beginning? That's right, folks. We've got a body. Much like Lucy Foley's book, The Midnight Feast, we get the body in the beginning. We don't know who it is. We do not know if there was foul play. And if there was foul play, we don't know who did it. Through it all, we have a ghost story. You know I love a ghost story. We have this creepy figure known as the mother. And the mother is not mothering in this book. This is a ghost from the 1800s. As legend says, she found out her only baby passed away from an illness that almost claimed the mother's life as well. And when she came to, she could not handle her grief and allegedly fell from the top of the house. So we have that fun little story intertwined throughout the whole of the book. I stayed up until almost midnight trying to finish this book because it is that good. Every point of view that we are getting is giving a secret that we are trying to find out. The stepmom had some sort of incident a few months ago from postpartum stress. And we're like, what happened, Danny? Why is everybody walking on eggshells around you? The Irish nanny is always telling creepy stories about death and seems to want to take the baby away to protect her. Almost like she has some sort of connection to the family that we are going to be trying to figure out until the very end. Michaela keeps referring to some dark secret of hers, and it's like, what is it, Michaela? What is so dark about you as a 16-year-old? Like a lovesick teenager. But it takes a while to try to figure out who is she so lovesick about. And of course, Kim. What a hot mess express. But we aren't sure what exactly happened in the past before the marriage fell apart that triggered Kim to become such a hot mess in the first place. So many secrets had me going to the very end. Like I said, had nothing to do with Pretty Little Liars, the TV show, but there were a lot of parallels. And that's all for Kate's Notes today. I really recommend this book. I cannot say it enough because it was so good, especially right with spooky season around the corner. You are going to love it. So check it out and let me know what you think. That's all for today. Bye.